No, I'll start with, there's a little video I made. I don't know. It like there's a 50-50 shot that you guys will either find it like endearing and fun, or you'll think I'm a cornball for it. So it's kind of a coin flip, and I'm gonna run the coin flip. You didn't plan what you would start with? No, I have basically 3 acts, and I know which one I want to end on, but I didn't decide which one I wanted to start on. So I'm gonna start on this one. But yeah, this will either be really corny, or you guys will be like, aw, that was cool. It's just a little like retrospective video that I made going through like some of my favorite parts of the year. So I'm just gonna throw that up, and then we'll get into the survey, the award show, all that. So I'll see you guys on the other side of this. Okay, yep, we're dead. We're dead. That's great. Love that. Cool. Okay. Oh my god! Bro. Give me my 22. Give me my 22. Like, obviously it worked, but I will submit it. That's wild. That was almost a minute PB out of nowhere. If I hit the star. Yeah. I blame the lack of sub-only chat. Bing bong. A very similar Bowser 3 overall. Bam. Wow. Okay. What a fantastic run, dude. Nice. Not quite the 17, but damn near. I think that beats Tharpy. Yeah? I think that beats Tharpy. Nice, dude. There's a real one, dude. I've been waiting for a real one for so long, man. I keep getting these little, like, inchers. Little 1 seconder, little 4 seconder, you know? Finally, an actual one. Oh, that's okay. We're good. And red shell. Elbows up. No. Okay. Okay, we're good. We're good. Oh, no, I'm out. I'm actually just out. I have no way to come back. Unless. They're good.
Yes. Yes. Here you go.
Thank you. You did a good job too.
Oh, you're out?
Oh no, there's like...
We're in there. A PB's a PB. A PB's a PB. We're in there. That's it. Do the thing. Hello? Let's go! Sub 13-15. That was the goal all along, was the sub 13-15. Everyone knows that. Very important time to beat, as we all know. That is how the speedrun ends. Yeah, you have to make him come. A lot of people don't realize that. Okay. No, yeah. Like 2 seconds. Damn. 25, 30. Very small PB. Yikes. Whatever. A PB's a PB. Right here. Bing bong. 24-40, dude. Oh my god. That's insane. Let me put this versus PB for context. Who gets a 44-second PB at like this high of a level? Who PBs by 44 seconds when you're already top 20, dude? Okay, well, I'm top 10 now.
I was 1 mushroom away from getting comeback. That's
no, you
crazy.
weren't.
I literally was. I don't know. I literally was.
Okay. All right. Hey, GG's though.
If I got a mushroom instead of a... Don't talk to me, man.
Give me a sec. I'm just modifying the scoreboard real quick. Give me a sec. Okay, what were you saying?
No. It was stupid. It doesn't matter.
Okay. Can you speak into the mic, please? I'm sorry. It's not really getting.
Hey, it was stupid. It doesn't matter. You won.
Hey, GG's though.
Stupid.
In stuff where I'm like reacting to stuff as it happens, you know? Can you just go up? I'm gonna go insane. No reset, by the way. I guess to be fair, that's kind of selection bias because most of my rictos are bad, but whatever. That's fine.
Aided by his young ward. Aided by his young ward. Protecting the sea with feats of strength and agility.
Nice. GG. Bing bong. Ended on a gold. That's huge. How does that possibly miss? Brother! Hit the guy! Hit the guy! Oh my god. That doesn't hit? Whoa! Okay. Should I grind S2 today or Ape today? Blink twice for S2 and do a backflip for Ape. I was right there! What do you mean? Left jump. Fuck!
Did I press it too late?
No, I had you turn a little too long. That's on me. Wait, flame. You fucking-
Let's fucking go, baby! Come on! You didn't think I could do that? Fuck you, GG's in the chat. Wherever the fuck you guys are, fuck you.
You can take that.
Can I quit now? Did I win?
Oh, you want to be done?
Can I quit? Can I take a beer break?
Yeah.
I'm done.
Yeah,
for
no,
a
beer
sec.
break, beer
I'm starting to get like sensory deprivation.
No,
from
beer
all
break
that.
is good.
Oh my god, my eyes. Are
That was great. I ran past a boulder.
Nice.
That's GG.
GG. 157.40.
150, yeah. That's so funny.
I restarted the minigame.
Wow. Not even close. Like sub 150 by a lot. God damn. Wow. 149.20. Barely. I can't believe that. That's huge, dude. I thought it was a pretty good year. That was all I was saying. I feel like it was a pretty good year. That was fun. I enjoyed going through all of that, all of the memories. Definitely did some gaming this year. It was a lot of fun. Did more things that involved other people this year, which I think was really nice. You know, I think that was a really fun part of it. With that in mind, it is now time to go through the survey results. This is the boring half of the survey. This is the part that everyone is like, okay, yeah, we get it, get through it. We want to see the award show. And I understand that, but I really enjoy this part. I enjoy learning about my community, about what you guys like, what you guys don't like, why you guys are here. Why are you guys here? I still don't really know. But I like going through this part personally, so. That's what this is. This is more for me. This question I thought was interesting. There's two different ways I could take this. This was the, what platforms do you guys use to watch live streams? Obviously, I expected to be right around 100% for Twitch. That's not shocking. But what I find really interesting from this, I could take two things from this. One, I could choose to take from this that the type of person to watch speedrunning doesn't use any other platform. Or I could take from this what I think is actually the case, which is that people tend to pick one and stay on that one, right? If you watch Twitch, you probably don't watch anything else. If you watch TikTok live, you probably don't use anything else. That's kind of what I took from this, is the live streaming sort of ecosystem is very segmented. There aren't a lot of people that use both. That's what I took from it. So I think I'm gonna keep working on figuring out multi-streaming is basically what I'm taking from that. This was the question of, if I stream something, how likely are you to watch it? So in other words, if I'm streaming Spyro 2, what are the odds that you click the stream, right? And not surprised to find that Spyro 2 got first place. That's not shocking at all. Like, duh, it was gonna get first place. Very shocked to find that SM64 got second place. That's crazy to me. I fully expected this to go Spyro 2, then Spyro 3, then Spyro 1, then maybe SM64, or maybe even SM64 in fifth. But y'all be liking some SM64, which is interesting. It is also worth noting, though, that these are like all functionally tied. Like, they're all hovering right around 3.2. So it's not like there's huge gaps between these. It really is Spyro 2 in its own echelon, and then anything else below that. But these were the ones that you guys liked. These are the ones that you guys were like, yeah, I'd watch that. And so following that is the ones that you guys said, no, I don't want to watch that. In dead last was any speed game that isn't one of the ones I listed, right? So I had all the Spyro trilogy listed, I had SM64, and I had Ape. If I speedrun anything other than that, y'all will not be clicking. And I think that's funny. What I'm taking from this is that people only want to watch someone speedrun a game that they're familiar with, for the most part, right? Like, if you don't know the game, then you probably don't know what's cool about the speedrun, so you don't really watch it. That's my assumption for how people are tackling that. I don't know, but that's my judgment. Y'all really also don't like it when I do react streams for like the Nintendo Directs and the Game Awards, but I really like those. I really like those, so I'm gonna keep doing them. Not like super often, because there aren't events super often, obviously, but like I'll keep doing them. Ape and non-speedrun collabs are all I have. Yeah, people want to watch me. Is there a back button in this? There it is. Yeah, people want to watch me speedrun the Spyro trilogy and maybe SM64, and that's all they want. They want speedrunning content, and I built an audience of people who want to watch speedrunning content, so I'm not shocked by that, right? That's not surprising in any way. CTR was my second favorite thing, though. So the way that you voted on miscellaneous speed games was like, it's unlikely because most games I wouldn't want to watch, but like there are some. So what, you probably voted like 2 or 3? Croc when lol, so true. Yeah, that's not happening. Yeah, Ape, damn, this one made me sad. This one made me sad. The fact that y'all don't like watching Ape. What that tells me, though, is that I need to build an Ape audience, right? I need to brute force my way through that. Why is this in the chill playlist? This is supposed to be my like chill, like easygoing vibes playlist. Why is that in there? I'm skipping it. That's crazy. Anyway, yeah, non-speedrun collabs people didn't want to see. Let's plays people don't want to see. Tragic. To be clear, I'm not gonna stop doing any of these, because like ultimately I'm going to stream what I enjoy streaming. I just find it interesting. I have the exact problem you said with Ape. I have no issue with it. I just don't know it to appreciate the skips. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, what a shame. Anyway, this one I think is funny. When I used to ask this question, I didn't have the be honest in there because I had a feeling that people were lying. And ever since I put the be honest in there, people started answering this more negatively. So I think it worked. I think the be honest, I got what I wanted out of people, because people were lying to be nice before. But if someone you watch on Twitch starts posting like clips or like edited videos on other streams, things like that, do you actually watch them? And I think we can break this down. Maybe this is a slight oversimplification, but this is of course, and this is usually, I think we can break these two down into a broad yes, like yeah, probably. And then these two, like not often, unless I like really, really like the streamer, and then like no. I think we can broadly lump these into no, right? And so the reason I say that is because this is definitely majority no. This is more no's than yeses. And that's good for me because I don't like making edited content anyway. Like the retrospective we did earlier, obviously that's a little different. But generally speaking, I don't like editing videos anyway. So this gives me a reason not to do Speaking of, this is kind of redundant now. I might still do like clips because clips are super easy, but I don't want to do like YouTube videos. But clips, I can literally just like, you guys clip things, and then I go into the clip studio in Twitch and I hit export as vertical video, and it's done. So I can just do that. This I found really interesting. Y'all be on YouTube Shorts. I had no idea that YouTube Shorts had this much motion. That's kind of crazy to me. When did YouTube Shorts get this much motion? When was everyone moving over to there? It is interesting how like as compared to, if we go back a bit, as compared to live stream platforms where people really tend to only pick one and that's it, and that's the one they use, I noticed that people tend to use several platforms for shorts. Like there are probably people who look at TikTok and look at Reels and look at shorts, right? That is a person that exists, whereas for live streaming, that's not really a person that exists. And what I gather from that is that I can really just pick one or maybe two and people will see it, right? I don't have to like worry about like, oh, I gotta maximize posting right? People use most of them, right? So that's not really a thing I have to think about, which is worth noting. I have for my entire, that's crazy. You gotta move into the 21st century, man. Anyway, this one was interesting. I asked you guys what time zones you were in, and it's a really diverse spread, which I was a little shocked by, because I feel like I don't stream at a good time for here. Or for here, honestly. I feel like I stream at a really good time for the new world. But apparently, y'all are pretty spread out, and I thought that was really interesting. I guess this is specifically people who like are active enough to check the survey. You stream the UK game. I hate that. Don't call it that, please. Like, you're not entirely wrong. I get it, but like, please don't call it that. But yeah, I thought this was cool how like spread out everyone was. No East Asian time zone viewers. Yeah, because I don't speak Japanese. Say gateway to Glimmer. Anyway, now we're getting into more of the like weird questions, like questions that don't actually help the stream at all. It was more just like, I was curious how people would answer, right? This one, first off, I just want to throw out this 70s or earlier. I checked who it was out of curiosity, and I know for a fact that they were born in the 2000s. So ignore the blue. The blue is green. They lied. They trolled for the bit. So functionally, it is majority people born in the 90s, and then of everyone else, they're all born in the 2000s. It's all 90s and 2000s people. I think if I include this question again next time, I'm probably gonna divvy it up a bit more. Like, I'll probably be like early 90s, late 90s, early 2000s, late 2000s. I'll probably do that. But yeah, it is entirely 90s and 2000s people, which makes sense because I stream a game from the 90s. Right? So the type of person to go back and watch a game from the 90s, probably from the 90s, right? Like logically, so it makes sense, but I thought it was interesting. This next one, I think was particularly funny. Oh no, not this one, sorry. Oh no, this one I also think was really funny for different reasons. I can't verify who individually was lying because I don't know how tall you guys actually are as individuals. This is not true. This is not true. There's a 0% chance that this is true. You, as a community, y'all are self-conscious about your height because this is not true. You are not all over 6 foot. It's just not the case. So we have like probably half the community that's telling the truth. Double A is telling the truth. Double A is like 6'3", so he's telling the truth. I think a majority of people in this category lied about their height. I don't think this is true. I didn't lie. Only GigaChat superhumans watch Spyro speedrunning. I mean, I guess that's gotta be it. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Y'all are lying. This is just not true. I looked it up out of curiosity. Even if you account for the fact that my audience is like mostly male, like even if you just look at the male statistics, 9% of men fall in this category. So the odds that my community is like 5x over-representative of tall people is just not true. There's no way that happened. The 5 foot and less is the SM64 viewers. All right. Yeah, I don't know. This is just not correct. Y'all lied. The other one I thought was funny. This one you guys lied on, which is unfortunate. The other one you guys just skipped. Notice how this one says 18 responses. So 1, 23 people took the survey, which means 5 of you skipped this question. 2, another 4 of you answered no opinion, which means that 40% of the people who took the survey didn't actually answer the question. I think that's really funny. I would rather you guys skip the question than lie. So like, I'll take this one over this one because at least it's like true. I just find it really funny that 40% of people didn't want to answer the question. It's not like I went through the individual answers and like thought less of the people who answered a certain way. That's not a thing that I did. I don't do that. The only reason I have your name attached to the result is so that I can get rid of duplicates if someone does a duplicate. That's the only reason. And so I don't care about that. I just find that really funny. Anyway, the other thing that I find really funny, one of the reasons I wanted to include this is because the speedrunning community writ large has a sort of stereotype of being very left-wing, right? That's sort of the impression, and I think that's caused by like GDQ, because GDQ is sort of run that way. But the speedrunning community has that reputation of being very, very left-wing. So I included this because I was like, how true is that actually? Like, do y'all actually be like that? And the answer is not really. This is a pretty even spread. Like, yes, I know like these two are both left. They both mean left. Depending on how you feel about things, this one you might also consider left. But like generally speaking, this is not the sort of spread that I was expecting from one, a community that skews young, right? Young people tend to already be more left-wing. So if it's a community that skews young, you got to account for that. And then also the fact that it's a community that's considered very, very left-wing generally by most people. I thought it was interesting that that didn't really show up in the results. Like maybe that's because I'm me. Maybe maybe I've created a safe space in the speedrunning community for right-wing people. I don't know. Is that a thing that I did? I didn't do it on purpose if I did, but I find that funny that it really did not show up in the results what I was expecting it to. Anyway, this one I also thought was really interesting. Do you speedrun? And it was a pretty much perfect 3-way tie. Like between yes, I do currently, I once speedran, and no, I've never speedrun at all. You stream the strong Brexit values game. Yeah, no, that's what it is. It's Spyro 2. But yeah, I thought this was interesting. This is a pretty even spread between people who do, people who did, and people who don't. I think more of y'all got to try it. You should at least mess with it, right? My goal is next year, more of these people in the yellow at least move over to the red. Maybe some of them move over to the blue, but at the very least, I would like to move some of these yellow into the red. That would be the goal for the year. That'd be nice. But I do think this is interesting how evenly spread this is. Okay. Cool. I don't know what that means. Where am I in this award show? Nowhere, because you didn't contribute. You actually, there's a clip with you in it. The backflip clip. That got nominated. Oh, no, sorry. I reread what you said, Karolak. I get it now. I'm not multi-streaming this because this is not a thing that matters to that, right? Like, I multi-stream when I stream, like, actual gameplay. This is very much like a community-centered stream today, and so I'm not multi-streaming today. Because, like, anyone on another platform would have no idea any of what I'm talking about. This is, like, for the people who already know who I am. So I'm not multi-streaming today, but I'll multi-stream in the future. Anyway. Once I make my move, the moss... What? Okay. Anyway. These were some of the worst suggestions I've ever gotten. Like, I've been running this survey. This is the 6th time I've run this survey event. These are the worst suggestions I've ever gotten by far. Like, not a single good suggestion. There were literally 0 good responses. Literally 0 good responses. I guess I should say there was 1, but I was already planning on doing this. I already had this in my notes. This was AA. Shoutouts AA, because he actually did have a good one. But like, I was already planning on doing it, so it didn't help me, right? It didn't help me. And then there were 7 dog shit responses. So thanks for that, guys. I really appreciate it. Also, I didn't include it in the screenshot because I took this screenshot a couple days ago, and then Nuke took the survey after, and I didn't feel like retaking the screenshot. I DM'd him like a couple emote ideas that I had, and I was like, which one of these do you think are good? And then he took my emote idea that he already knew that I had because I brought it up to him, and then he put it as his survey response. So that was super helpful too. So yeah, I got nothing useful. I got literally nothing useful from you guys this year, which sucks because I usually do. You guys usually have good ideas. Yeah, no, that was I don't remember who that was, but they put me shooting myself out of a cannon last year. And so now they're re-referencing it. Was that Quarter Moon? It might have been Quarter Moon. I don't know. Anyway, have you ever heard of YouTube Dude 101? No, I don't know who that is. Please elaborate. Yeah, anyway, yeah, you guys were useless this year, so that's super cool. Oh, that's it. We're done. Okay, that's the end of that section of the stream. That is the end of the like survey portion. We're done with that. I think I got some useful information out of that. Thank you guys. I put that part first in the survey because I know that like if I put it second, people would just ignore it, right? So I appreciate the people who take the time to fill that out, because you could technically just hit skip and then just go straight to the award show. Please put on a shirt. Is he just in a bathrobe? Fine. Moving to primary content screen. It's time. It's time for the award show. You guys ready? The Grapevine Awards 2026 have begun. We're here. You were here. And the first category we got here, play some more exciting music than this. That works. I like that. I felt violated for 2 seconds. My bad. Anyway, who's ready? First category. I'm opening with, what was I gonna say? I'm opening with one that I know the people who I call, because for those unaware, I don't know if everyone has been here in the past. If you as a person are nominated for an award and you win, I will call you and you get to give an acceptance speech. This is a thing. And so this first one I put first because it's like a demonstration of how you should behave on my stream. So this is best mod. This is mod of the year. We got 4 nominees, and I thought it was pretty cool. Everyone got votes. Every single person nominated got votes, which is really nice. That happened in a lot of categories. And I'm gonna point that out every single time it happens, because I think it's really cool that like, for pretty much every nomination, there is someone out there who thinks you're the GOAT, right? There is someone out there who thinks you're the GOAT, and I think that's really sick. Anyway, mod of the year, your nominees are the AA Battery, Young Aaron, Free Hat 777, and I have her listed as Hyperoid YT in this, but she's Phoebe Hyperoid now. So Phoebe Hyperoid. In 4th place, or I guess no, there was a tie here. So tied for 3rd place, your 2 third best mods collectively are Young Aaron and Hyperoid. These are your 3rd best mods collectively. Thank you for everything that you do, which is kind of just hang out in chat, I guess. Anyway, that leaves our final 2 nominees, our 2 best mods. The people that if you ask anyone in chat who has actually done anything in the stream, they would answer one of these 2 people. Our final 2 nominees are Free Hat and AA. And your winner for mod of the year is the AA Battery. AA. Hi.
What's up?
You won. You're the mod of the year.
Oh, hell yeah, dude. You know what's crazy?
What's
the
up?
second you introduced this category, I did the thing at the like award show where the guy like stands up from his seat before the winner's announced. Because I was sitting at my desk, like actually doing work, and I have to go back to work after this. I was like, I guess it's my time, because I wasn't gonna like call in from my phone,
Right.
You know, because the audio quality would be bad.
It would be bad, that's true.
Woo! Yay!
Do you have anything you'd like to say to the people who voted for you, who elected you governor of the stream?
Thanks for making me feel important for a moment in time.
Yeah, okay.
Validating. Woo.
Appreciate it. Okay, next category. He's gone. Come on. Even if he wasn't, it would have just been Free Hat. It would have just been Free Hat. So you can't even get mad at him. Don't be that way. Turn the violence outward. That's crazy. Anyway, all right. Next couple categories. We can kind of rapid fire these. These are all emote related. So we got best channel emote. There were 5 nominees, only 3 of them got votes. So the third best channel emote, these are the ones that it's like you have to follow or subscribe for, the ones that are built into Twitch. That's what I mean by channel emote, is built into Twitch emotes. So in third place with in third place with 3 votes, we got Grapevine 1. In second place with 7 votes, we got Grapevine 1 Brick. And in first place with an astounding 12 votes, a straight up outright majority for best emote, it's Grapevine 1 Pengy. It's Grapevine 1 Pengy by a lot. It was not close. Brick being up there is really hype though. I'm happy about that because I made that one, right? That one was like from start to finish. It was like, I have an idea for this. I'm gonna put some things together for this. I'm happy that that got second place because I'm proud of the fact that one that I actually made was considered like decent. That's pretty cool. But Pengy deserves the win. Pengy is of course the classic. Pengy be winning like every year. Anyway, bang. Okay. Our next one, similar category, 7TV emote of the year. And I called it 7TV emote of the year because 7TV appears to be the most popular one these days. But this does also include like BTTV and Frankerface. It includes those also. So like third-party website emote of the year. But I called it 7TV emote of the year because it's like shorter and you get the point. Anyway, tied for 4th best 7TV emote are Thing and Aga. I know there's some Thing haters in the chat. There's some people who hate Thing, but like people voted for it. That's multiple people who said it was their favorite emote. So talk to them, I guess. It's not my fault. Anyway, third place, we got Sag. Second place, or actually, let's just show the, yeah, these are the top 2. It's between Aga and Yo. What did I say? You mean, yeah, I meant Jupajej. What did I say? Did I not say Jupajej? Yeah, I meant Thing and Jupajej. I said Aga, my bad. Yeah, because Aga is nominated for this one. Yeah, it's one of the top 2. Aga and Yo are the top 2. It makes sense because Thing is kind of doing Jupajej too. I mean, not really. But anyway, yeah. Your vote for best third party emote of the year, it was Yo. It's a classic. It's versatile. It's a great way to enter the chat. It sets the vibe right. Good emote. Poor Aga. Yeah, Aga got second. Hey, you can't be sad about that. Aga is considered the second best emote. You can't be that sad about that. Democracy doesn't work. All right. Anyway, what's next? Oh, this one. Okay, I'm gonna level with you guys. I might scrap this category next year. This is best emote from like another stream. I don't know. I called it multiverse emote, but I don't know if people really know what that means. So I just put full thing here, like another streamer's emote, another streamer within the community. I might drop this category, and the reason for that is because you picked up. I didn't pick them. It is, I go through my data because I have a bot that looks at what emotes get used, and I pick the top 5 most used emotes. So it is your fault as a community. Do better. Yeah, use better emotes throughout the year. But the reason I said I might scrap this category is because I've realized that at the end of the day, it's really just a popularity contest, right? And I say that not to take away from this award. I'm sorry, not to be negative. This is still an award show. This is still an earned win. But the winner of best multiverse emote, it's just Deo's. It's Deo's emote. So, because people know Deo, they see it, they're like, oh, I know that guy. Not even to say it's a bad emote. I like the emote. It's cool. But you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. So I might rework this category in the future. We'll see. We'll see if we can figure that out.
Grapevine, according to you have never even done a run of this game. Am I understanding that correctly?
Is this his victory speech?
And you're over here acting like you're fucking Jeremy Thompson. You know every fucking detail about this shit.
Uh-huh. Yeah, this can be his victory speech, I guess.
You never submitted because it sucks? Dude, you're even worse than someone who just casually speedruns. You're someone who thinks so highly of themselves that you'll never submit a run, so no one will know who you are. That's the worst. You're not as cool as you think, bro. Just submit a run.
I think it was Grapevine, if I'm not mistaken.
Shoutouts to them.
I gotta fix the fact that they don't stack. I didn't realize that they didn't stack. That should be an easy fix. That should actually, I can probably just do that right now. Give me a second. Cause it's in rewards theater. Put rewards in a queue. No, turn off the queue. There. Okay, cool. Now they'll overlap. Don't stack them. You don't want me to stack them. Okay, that's an interesting question. We got a lot of people here right now. How do you guys feel about that? Would you rather the like redemptions stack over each other? Do you guys like the ability to layer them like that? Or do you think it's better for them to queue up the way they just did? Which do you prefer? Don't stack them? That's 2 people saying don't stack them. I'm gonna wait for more takes, but that is multiple people saying they prefer it like that. Don't stack. Okay, I'm gonna leave it the way it was then. I'm gonna recheck that box. Bro, no, I want what the people want. That's why I do this survey. That's why I do the award. I want what you want. We are one and the same. So I lean towards don't stack. Okay, we'll leave it that way then. We'll leave it the way I just had it. Okay, there's another one where I get to call someone. We got an acceptance speech coming. So if you were nominated for Best Chatter of the Year, you got about 30 seconds to get your acceptance speech ready. Your nominees for Chatter of the Year were Curb, Distracted MOSFET, Nuintox, Nuke_47, and Bradley __ Gam1NG, also known as Bradley Gaming. And this is, generally speaking, for the categories where there are actual people nominated, I tend not to show the results. I just say the winner. But I wanted to, I'm not gonna show like the individual, like who got 4th, who got 5th, whatever, because sometimes people get like in their feels about that. I don't wanna deal with that. But I thought it was really cool. Everyone got multiple votes. I wanted to show the chart because I think it's really sick how evenly distributed this is. Every single person got multiple votes, which means every single one of those nominees that I just read, there is someone in this community who thinks that you're the best part of this chat. I think that's pretty cool. So I wanted to shout it out. I wanted to show this. But I'm not gonna go through like who got 5th, who got 4th, whatever. I'm just gonna discuss the winner of Best Chatter. And that winner, if they pick up the phone, we'll see, we'll find out, is Bradley Gaming. Bradley Gaming, Chatter of the Year. Chatter of the Year. He might not pick up, we'll find out. The call is pending. Yeah, he didn't pick up. That's okay. That is okay. Oh, there he is. Bradley Gaming. Chatter of the Year.
You made me leave a different VC to join this.
Okay, this is more important.
Yeah, fair. I just want to say
anything to say to the people.
Yeah, my fans. I mean, you know, I'm clearly the greatest, so thank you for recognizing that. I was mid typing a message in chat anyway. I take back what I said about democracy before. I was wrong. Democracy does work. Clearly,
it can't all be wrong.
No. In this case, the people have got it exactly right. So well done to the people, frankly.
All right. Appreciate you being around. I will say also, this was not a category or anything. Just sort of by default, I think you are also the best clipper of the year because you're like the only person who actually bothers to clip things. I really appreciate it. When I go through clips, like 90% of them are by me, and then the other 10% is just you. And so I appreciate that.
Is this a spoiler in advance for what wins clip of the year?
For what wins clip of the year? No. Because 5 of them were clips that I made, and one of them was a clip that you made, and I don't remember if the one that you made won. I genuinely don't remember off the top of my head, so no, it's not a spoiler.
I hope it is. I want the double. That's my
You want the double? I'm not going to call you if you win, because it's the clip that wins, not the clipper.
That's fine. I won't pick up. I'm going back to my other VC.
Okay. But yeah, GG's. Congrats on Chatter of the Year.
Thank you.
Okay, we're done with that. Also, do you guys like that little... I pulled that from a stream. He was really mad because he was in the red. I thought that was a good pull. Anyway. I can't believe somebody that wasn't me voted for me. Yeah, you got 2 votes, so there was one other person that voted for you. I remember when I was Chatter of the Year. Different era. Yeah, no, you were Chatter of the Year once. This is true. I remember that also. Anyway, I got VIP for that. That's true, and then I banned you. So that kind of went hand in hand. Anyway, Channel Point Redemption of the Year. We got 5 nominees here. Every single one of them got a vote. Always cool when that happens. That means that I'm doing something right. When there's that much variety where people genuinely like all of the nominees, I appreciate that. Anyway, 5th place, No Reset. It's a brand new one, so I think it's cool that it got nominated in the first place and that someone voted for it. But like, it's expensive, and so I get it not being the winner because it is expensive. In 4th place, Deo Shoutout. Not shocking. A lot of people were mad that Deo Roast didn't get nominated, but like, use it more. I don't know what you want from me. Like, the way these nominees work, it's weighted based on how much they cost. So it's whatever gets redeemed the most relative to the price, which means that if your favorite thing didn't get nominated, you just didn't use it very often. So that's kind of on you. Anyway, that means, as you can see, there is a tie for 2nd place here. So I'm gonna tell you the entire top 3 here. The top 3 were Miss the Gem. Yeah. Call a mod. Which one?
Could be more confident
you know
or
what?
something.
Super Dave, you get to vote. There's
Just
3
don't get
mods
me
in
at
chat
all,
right now.
do you?
You spun the wheel. It landed on Call a
you
mod.
listening?
You get to pick. Who do you want me to call? I'll call whoever you want right now, and we can deliver this award together. Do you want AA, Hyperoid, or Free Hat? They're all in chat. I'm still in a Shake Shack, but I'll pick up. Call Hyperoid? All right, we're getting the Shake Shack call. BB Hyperoid, call. Hi.
Just ate a Shack burger.
Had a Shack burger? How was it good?
Yeah, that shit's fucking awesome. You ever been to Shake Shack?
I've been to Shake Shack. It's pretty good.
I have no clue what's happening.
We're doing best channel point redemption of the year right now.
Okay, so when are you gonna tell them it's Wheel?
Okay, so the top three were were Mr. Gem, Pangy Check, and Spin the Wheel. Spin the Wheel is one of those 3. It's one of those 3. Could be any
Who
of them.
voted for Mr. Gem? Someone stuffed the ballot.
5
That's
people.
crazy.
5 people voted for Mr. Gem.
They were sad that you played Mario. They wanted to remind you that you play Spyro.
Yeah, they're like, what the hell is this on my screen? What is the Game Awards? Go back to speedrunning, idiot.
Yeah, you do gotta stop watching the Game Awards on stream. No one cares, bro.
Yeah. It's getting worse every year. I gotta stop, I think.
Well, so is the Game Awards.
No, that's what I'm saying. Okay, I hate you. Hey, good one. Good one. Yeah. Anyway.
Can I? Yeah. Do you want me to put the phone up to the nearest speaker so you can listen to the Shake Shack music?
I think I'm good not listening to the Shake Shack music. I do think, can you put on your best announcer voice and tell the people what won Channel Point Redemption of the Year?
No, it was Wheel. I'm not doing that. I'm in a Shake Shack.
You're not gonna do like a big presentation or anything? I'm just asking you this as a friend. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but I'm not being paid. So.
All right, your winner for Channel Point Redemption of the Year is Spin the Wheel.
It's Wheel.
It's the Wheel, yeah. You know what I'm really happy about with the Wheel? Just like from a meta perspective?
What? That people are wasting channel points?
The original idea behind the Wheel, I took like 5 or 6 past Channel Point Redemptions that I had that no one used. And I was like, what if I just put them on a wheel? Maybe people will like it if there's like a gamey element to it. And now it's Channel Point Redemption of the Year.
Okay, stop right now.
Uh-huh.
I used WA.
You did
I
use
used
WA.
every channel point I had for WA.
That's true. WA was different. I'm talking about the other ones, but WA I removed because you were explicitly way too annoying about it.
You should have just made it cost more. I just used my points to get the thing that you promised.
Yeah.
And you're mad about it.
But
this
yeah,
is on
the other ones were things that no one ever redeemed, so I threw them on the wheel. And now people like seeing the pretty colors move around, so they redeem it. And I think that's cool. Hey,
chat, can we start bring back WA chant? Can we get bring back WA in the chat?
All right. Appreciate you for being a part of the
I want to hang up the phone.
Yeah. All right. Anyway. Did the combining dubious debts into one big security? Yeah, exactly. No, that is exactly what I did. That's true. Okay, I don't like you people. Anyway, clip of the year. We're doing clip of the year. We're gonna bring it over here. All right, clip of the year. We got 6 nominees. We're pausing the music. We got 6 nominees here. You saw them all in the retrospective already because I put them all in there because they're good clips, so they go in the retrospective. But for anyone who wasn't watching for that, we got Tony Hawk's Pro Skater. I probably shouldn't full screen these because of the pop-up, whatever. Oh my god! We got HMC. Bro. We got style points. We're good. And red shell. Elbows up. No. Okay. Okay. We got aided by his young ward.
Mermaid Man, fleet and forceful, by the power of Neptune, aided by his young ward. Aided by his young ward. Protecting the sea with feats of strength and agility.
We got backflip. Should I grind S2 today or Ape today? Blink twice for S2 and do a backflip for Ape. This is the Zingo one. Zingo's in this one. Wow. And we got as one door closes, you lose time. I was right there. What do you mean? Okay. These are your nominees. I know which one I like best. I know. I think it's the one that you clipped. Anyway, these are your nominees for clip of the year. 4 of them got votes, which means 2 of them did not get any votes. So tragic. Stupid time. Anyway, 4th place, HMC. 3rd place, as one door closes, you lose time. Sorry, Bradley. 3rd place, Elbozo. 2nd place, the backflip, the Zingo backflip. And in 1st place, I don't know why anyone would be shocked by this winning. I gotta be so real with you. It was aided by his young ward. Aided by his young ward was considered clip of the year. It was a good moment. They were all good moments. None of the rest of you are chatter of the years. So true. Anyway, we got 5 categories to go. You asked about game of the year. That's coming up. It's in there. It is in there. But for now, this is the last one that I'm gonna call someone for. This is our final acceptance speech. Did I vote in the survey/awards? No, I did not. I leave it to the people. I do settle ties. If there's ever a tie, I break the tie. But beyond tiebreaker vote, I don't vote in the survey. I don't take the survey. This is new chatter of the year. So in other words, this is someone who was not a chatter. Maybe they had like chatted once or twice. I don't eliminate someone for that. But basically they became a part of the community this year. And I wanted to give some special recognition to the people in that category because I realized that they were kind of getting pushed out of the chatter of the year one. I like highlighting new people. It's cool. It's cool when new people come through. So your nominees, once again, everyone got votes, which is cool. I'm not going to go through like the placements of everything, but everyone got votes, which is why I wanted to, that way. I wanted to show the chart. It's cool that everyone got votes. I think that's sick. Someone out there thinks you're the best new part of the community. Anyway, nominees for best new chatter of the year are Waller, Marquisha64, Mentro00, En Passant Please, and Jaren Makes Music. These are your nominees for new chatter of the year. And somehow I have a feeling he's not gonna pick up, but I'm gonna take the risk anyway, and place the call. Because your winner for new chatter of the year is Mentro. Mentro00, new chatter of the year. It's midnight or later for a few of those people. Yeah, he's like Central Europe, so I don't think he's gonna pick up. I really think it's unlikely that he picks up, but I'm placing the call anyway, just in case. That's okay. Metro, come back to Bash, please. Ben, are we all winners? So true. Hey, En Passant, like I said, En Passant got multiple votes. Everyone got votes. So there's that. But yeah, no, I don't think Metro's picking up. That's okay. No acceptance speech, but he's here in spirit. He's here in spirit. We all feel his presence. Anyway, next category. These are the ones that are more game centric. So for this category, we have Speed Game of the Year. Your nominees for Speed Game of the Year were, I'm scrolling, where is it? Here we go. Your nominees for Speed Game of the Year are Crash Team Racing, Crash 3, Super Monkey Ball, and Super Mario 64. These are your nominees for Speed Game of the Year. Marvel Rival, no, wrong. That's the next category. It's nominated for the next one. Next category, it's in there. Is Flute Guy playing in the orchestra at the end? I don't have Flute Guy, I'm sorry. Too expensive. Anyway, Ape Escape, no, Ape Escape. These are like games that I started running this year. This is what this category is. These are games that I ran for the first time in I shouldn't say this year, but like in the year that this is an award show for. In 2025. Ape Escape, okay. Anyway, in fourth place, CTR. In third place, Crash 3. I think the Crash audience kind of got split in half here. I think the Crash audience, that's what I realistically think happened. The type of person to like Crash 3 and the type of person to like CTR, there's probably some overlap. I think it got split in half. I think that's what happened here. But anyway, Crash 3 and CTR, third and fourth, which means the top two are Super Monkey Ball and Super Mario 64. And your winner with an outright, not quite majority, but an outright half of the vote, a very large portion of the vote, is Super Mario 64. Super Mario 64 was the Speed Game of the Year. Crazy to me how much you guys liked SM64. Because, like, obviously I have a pretty PlayStation-centric audience just from virtue of being a Spyro runner. But people be liking SM64. People put it really highly on the, like, how likely are you to click the stream for this section. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Good to know. Because I enjoyed it. It was fun. I feel like I hit a bit of a wall towards the end, but I could go back to it. So that's cool to know that you guys are really into it. That's exciting. Anyway, that was for the speed games, the games in which I go fast. How about the games in which I go slow? This is Game of the Year. This is Game of the Year. This is what you guys came here for. No, it's not. It's probably not what you guys came here for. This is a category. Your nominees for Game of the Year: Mario Kart World, Marvel Rivals, Fast Penguin, and Pokemon Legends ZA. And in fourth place, we had Marvel Rivals. So unfortunate. What happened to that game, man? It was so fun. It was so fun. People aren't into it anymore. It's out. Marvel Rivals is out. In third place, we got Fast Penguin. We got Fast Penguin in third, which means your top two are Mario Kart World and Pokemon Legends ZA. Who do we think won? Your winner for Game of the Year. I just slapped my desk, my bad. Your winner for Game of the Year, it's Mario Kart World. Mario Kart World, Game of the Year. It was fun. It was fun. I would be down to go back to it. I just don't think that many people have Switches. Because I used to like hop in other people's lobbies. Yeah, Moonlight, you guys won Best Picture. I used to hop in other people's lobbies just because I don't have enough of an audience of people with Switch 2s to host lobbies. So if some of y'all get your money up, if some of y'all get your bag, then we could do some more Mario Kart World. I think it'd be fun. But it's just like, it's really dependent on you guys. You know what I mean? What a dog ass game. Have you fully gone back to 8? I feel, no, you still stream World. You still do World. Is that like the majority? Is that like the consensus? Do most people do World? Or have like a big chunk of people gone back and kept playing 8? I'm curious. Because I don't really, for context, TK's like actually like in the community. World is still the move. Okay, got you. Interesting. Exclamation mark drops. No cool badge for the event. Sorry, it's not that big. I just don't have it like that. This is a fun one. This is the one category that you guys didn't vote on. This is a non-voting category. This is purely through academic achievement. This is the winner of this one. The people's voice had no say in it. They earned it. It was earned, fully earned. This is most firsts. This is the chatter who redeemed first the most times in chat this year. You were here the second the stream started. You just clicked it faster. You just clicked it faster. And in third place for most firsts with 12 first clicks, we got Double A. This is just, yeah, this is 2025. Not all time. Not all time. If you're curious, you're fourth highest all time, Double A. If you're curious, because I have the chart up right now. Yeah. Third place, 12 first redeems. In second place, the Cry for Help Award. In second place, with 29 first redeems, 29 streams this year, in which you were the first one to redeem it. That goes to Free Hat. Free Hat 777, second place, who is also second place all time, might I add. Little side thing, little meta thing for anyone curious. In the About section below the stream, I added an all-time leaderboard. If any of you guys are curious, there is now an all-time leaderboard in there for the top 10 of all-time most redeems for this. So if anyone's curious where they land on that, that's there now. I don't know if anyone cares, but I put it there. Anyway, that means your winner, who is actually, I don't think he's in chat right now. So that's a little anticlimactic, but your winner for most first redeems of 2025 with, get this, 49 first redeems. This was not a close race. It's Tuba. that's Tuba with most first redeems of 2025 by quite a bit. God damn. I will say, funnily enough, I say it wasn't close. This is actually the closest it's ever been. Because I added first in like very late 2021, so we ignore 2021. But in 2022, the gap between first and second was, what is that? 99 redeems. It was a 99 redeem gap between first and second. And then in 2023, it was a 60 redeem gap. And then in 2024, it was a 55 redeem gap. And then this year, it was only a 20 redeem gap. So it's shrinking. It's shrinking. It's becoming more competitive over time. So maybe next year, it'll be like within 10, because it keeps getting closer and closer every year. I think that's cool. There's more competition in the space. It's not super dominated. I guess this one was still pretty dominated, but you get what I mean. I think that's cool. Anyway, I set this up in kind of a strange way. Oh yeah, I remember what I did. Okay, cool. Final nominee, or final category. This is Stream of the Year. And while I was going through them, were the game premieres? I'm sorry, we don't have any. But while I was going through these, I gotta like sit like this a little bit for this section. While I was going through these, I realized, oh, I gotta go even further. My bad. Like this? Yeah. I was going through these and I realized something I thought was kind of funny. None of the nominees come from the first half of the year. There's 0 nominees from the first half of the year. At all. It's all second half of the year. I think that's kind of funny. I don't know what that comes from. Was I just like really focused on speedrunning in the first half of the year, so there weren't really any events? I don't know. That might be the case. Anyway, your nominees for Stream of the Year are, this hurts my back quite a bit. The Dustiel Memorial Race in August. We have the Hyperoid Bro vs. Bro in September, which all of these were in the like clip compilation at the beginning, so you saw all the endings of these. Goldfish Memory, what do you want from me? What do you want from me? Anyway, the top 10 14 tally PB, which was not really like a planned event, it was more a thing that happened, but cool thing that happened. Me getting top 10 in October. And then in December, of course, Spyro Summit. These are your nominees for Stream of the Year. And I think it was a pretty clear top 2. I think it was a very clear top 2. Everything got votes, but like fourth place, sorry Hyperoid. I don't know if Hyperoid's still watching or if she's still in Shake Shack, but we got fourth place. I still enjoyed our time. I enjoyed our time together. It was fun. In third place, with 2 votes, was the Dustiel Memorial Race. I hope she's not. No, I hope she is. I hope she sees it. Anyway, yeah, Rip Bargy, yeah, unfortunate. Which means our top 2. I might I just say, this might kind of spoil what won, but I want to get this out of the way. Being genuine for a second, being very genuine for a second, the fact that it was this close in the first place, I'm very grateful for that, because we got giant charity event with 5 runners over the course of 48 hours in which we raised almost $4 grand and me getting a PB. So the fact that it was this close in the first place, I'm very grateful for that. Thank you guys so much for thinking that just me playing the game is that worthy of the vote. That's huge. I really appreciate that. But your winner for stream of the year, of course, was Spyro Summit. Spyro Summit was the stream of the year. But yeah, thank you guys so much for even putting that in second. That's crazy to me. Is the Crash 3 artwork fan made? It's from Google Images, so maybe. I don't know. It could be AI. I have no idea. I yoinked it. I searched Crash 3 and I clicked transparent and I just grabbed the one that I thought looked fitting. I don't know. I didn't really examine it that closely. His best stream of the year wasn't on his channel. GG. All right. Could be AI lock-in, bro. It's probably not. It looks like an old like PS1 era render. Yes, that was the last award. That was the final award. Stream of the year, Spyro Summit. So no Silk Song? No Silk Song. Sorry. Yeah, that was a lot of fun. I really appreciate you guys all pulling through. A lot of people showed up to watch the awards. The retrospective was super fun to make. If you showed up in the middle of the award show, go back. I'll upload the VOD on YouTube, but also just like, I think there was a lot of cool stuff in there. I enjoyed making this. It's been a while. For anyone unaware, the last time I did one of these, I kind of took a break from them, was a year and a half ago. So bringing this back was a lot of fun. It was very rewarding. I had a lot of fun with it. There's an official artwork variant of it, but it's not low poly. That's why I wondered. That one's also not low poly. Here, let me go back to this. It's just small. Oh, I guess it is. Yeah, you're right. So then maybe it is fan render. Yeah, I guess you're right. I think I did grab a fan render. That is funny. Can we get a recount on mod of the year, but -1 vote for Aaron? But yeah, thank you guys for sticking around. It's been a lot of fun. I don't really know what I'm gonna do this year in terms of events, just because they usually end up being pretty spontaneous. Like Spyro Summit, for example, he reached out to me with like a month's notice, if that. I think it was like 3 weeks. So things just kind of pop up. Like the Hyperoid Bro v Bro, we did that like a week after we thought of it, you know? So I don't really plan events in advance. So I might do some stuff this year. I might not do some stuff this year. We'll see. But thanks for being along for the ride. I got time to do some hundo, so I think we jump into some hundo now. I am gonna put a normal shirt on because I put the dress shirt on for the event. I wanted to be formal, but I'm gonna go back into like regular clothes, I think. He doesn't plan, he's just lucky. That's true. I'm lucky to have you in my life. No bit. Can I just say that genuinely? Am I allowed to be genuine for a second? Lucky to have you guys. Thank you. I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna put a shirt on, and then we're gonna do some runs. Could have been more world premieres, but overall a good show. Yeah, I'll be right back.